We are planning the events within the Ohio Union for student orgs, university departments, and non-university clients. So from a day-to-day basis, we could go from as little as a weekly meeting for OUAB or USG, all the way, typically like in the summer, we would have huge conferences for non-university clients that come in and want to have their multi-day conferences here inside the Ohio Union. Each day we come in, you have like your own work to do, so it's kind of individualized, which is nice, but we are working with clients to gather their AV needs, their operations, the room setup, stages, all of that, all the way to catering. We're also booking that. So we're working with a lot of teams within our larger team to make sure that we're executing that.
So similar to Sarah, I work in the events department, but I do all the intake for the building. So before it gets to an event planner, it comes through my team. We work with student orgs, university departments, and non-university departments, and we are kind of the gatekeeper of having events in the union. So we create general kind of proposals, find a date, a space, kind of based on the client's vision, and then we kind of secure the event, and then we'll pass it over to a planner, and they'll take it from there.
Every day with this position is so different, just because you're working with so many different clients, but you still have that base job that is always the same, and it's exciting that you get to execute events for student orgs and make their experience great.
We have over like 22,000 bookings a year, which is crazy. That could range from like a meeting for 2 people to like a gala for 900. And our student orgs are the majority of the population. I'm the one on our team that only works with student organizations. We have a director of sales that works with our external clients. And so again, just trying to find everybody space for their events, for their vision, and so they can execute and have it be part of the student experience is really cool.
So with events, obviously things can change on a dime. So, you could have everything planned, ready to go, and then day of, say a speaker has to cancel, and then they have to rework their entire schedule of their event. So again, it's working with AV to make sure that, the team is understanding what changes are going to be going on, or if catering times have to change. So yeah, things can change, and that can be difficult, but that's the exciting part, is that you just have to roll with the punches and make it work and execute a good event.
We do like to have reservations for any of our events or meetings. Certainly this is a student union at the heart, so we do have, outside of the events department, we have groups who meet up here to do group projects or to study. So this is, our dual purpose of this building is also kind of be the safe space for the student community to study, to get their meals from the dining hall, but if they want to have kind of a formal event, they go through us. Similar to many of our colleagues in this department, I also was a student here at Ohio State. I worked in the union and the instructional kitchen when I was a student. I've only worked at Ohio State in a variety of different roles, but got pulled back in February 2020 to the union, and I'm just so glad to be here. The atmosphere of working with our student orgs, I supervise a group of student employees who are at the administrative desk, and just getting to work with them every day is just very, very rewarding, and to kind of reflect on my own student experience. And I never left Ohio State, and it feels like home.
We get to be a part of everybody's college experience in a different way. And I feel like coming back after graduating and doing this role, I get to kind of relive those moments that I didn't get to experience and be a part of making everybody's experience great.
We're really glad to have our students back on campus and planning those events and looking to the future, especially as their leadership changes in their student orgs and continuing to have those signature or first-time events that they're having. We're just really excited to have them back, and we hope that they come to our office and can see what we can do for them.
I think just making sure that the student org community knows that we exist. They could be in this building every day getting food from the market, but they don't realize what's happening above them in all of these large spaces. And just realizing that we're able to work with a student org that has a really small budget all the way to the big ones that have a larger budget and are able to do bigger things in the ballroom, but still our small meeting rooms, we can still execute fun events for groups at reasonable cost, which is exciting. So making sure that everybody knows what we're capable of doing.